The Rapture, Part 6. I believe that there's a rapture. I believe it's coming soon. Let me show you evidence of the rapture and who's the rapture for. Jesus himself says in one verse that he'll come like a thief in the night, and one person will be taken and another person will be left. A thief in the night does not want to be seen by anybody. But then in a different verse, it says that Jesus will come with 10,000s of his saints in clouds of glory, and every eye will see him. These are two conflicting statements, which tells me that these are two different events. Now, Jesus gives a warning and he says, be careful that your heart is not weighed down with drunkenness, carousing, and cares of this life, and that day come upon you unexpectedly. Now, what does carousing mean? It means being loud, partying, being drunk. You know the type of person, being ratchet, acting just stupid. So what does that hint tell me? It tells me that people are going to have time to party. People are going to have time to drink. It's not going to be a stressful time. It's going to be an average, probably normal day just like this, and that day comes at you unexpectedly. For those who don't believe in a rapture and you think that he's referring to his second coming, I just want you to think about this. All hell's going to break loose. All judgments are going to be going down. Do you honestly think people are going to have time to drink? People are going to be hiding for their lives. So again, that tells me that these are two separate events. Now, who is this warning for? Who is Jesus addressing and talking to in this passage? He's talking to his followers. Why is he talking to his followers and warning them not to be doing so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so? The answer is, you could get left behind. You want more evidence of this? Why does he say also to watch and therefore pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape these things and to stand before the Son of Man? He ain't talking about an atheist, because an atheist doesn't believe in God. An atheist wouldn't pray to God. He's talking about a follower. A follower will pray to him constantly, because when we are praying to him, we are constantly connected with him. We are abiding in him. When we start being ruled down with drunkenness, carousing, cares of this life, we start to fade away. Our light starts to get dimmer. We start getting distant from God. Then we just do a whole 180 and we have absolutely nothing to do with God. Jesus also said that his return will be like the days of Noah and Lot. Noah was a righteous man. Everybody else was eating, drinking, giving to marriage all the way up until the day it started raining. Noah was able to escape safely in the flood, and God himself shut the door, and then destruction came. That is a picture of the rapture, like I said in the last video. What happened in the days of Lot? Lot is a righteous man in an evil city. We are righteous people in an evil world. Lot goes to his two sons-in-laws who are sleeping. What does sleeping represent? Not being alert, being bogged down, being distracted. He warns them that destruction is coming, and they thought he was joking, and they didn't believe him. Lot ends up leaving them, and he takes his wife and he takes his two daughters out of the city. But before that happens, the two angels give them solid instructions, and they say, run for your lives and do not look back. Now, Lot's wife heard the instructions. Okay, they're running out of the city. Lot's wife looks back. What does that represent? She backslid. She heard it. She was almost out. She was almost spared. She was almost out of the city, and she backslid and she got left behind. You guys pick up what I'm putting down. What happened to them who obeyed? Lot and his two daughters escaped destruction, and they got to the other spot. The wise and foolish virgins. What happened? They were all waiting for the groom. The groom represents Jesus. Do you think an atheist will be waiting for the groom? No, they're not going to wait for someone they don't believe in. So these are followers. What happened? The wise ones were ready and they were able to go into the door, and the foolish ones were locked out. The lights were dim. Jesus said he did not know them. What does that tell you?